How can one God be omniscient, omnipresent, omnipotent, omnibenevolent, and made of divine simplicity? None of these are thinking abilities. I do not have to remember. I do not make a list. I do not add to a non-existent list, nor do I check items off. This is not an accumulation for me. I am not an accountant who wears glasses to read the small print. My capability is not a trick. It is not a parlor game. It is not learned. This is how it is. A moment of infinity reveals all. In 1 second, all is known. You have glimpses of this all-knowingness yourself. You know yourself. And you know through and through what is called myself if you but dare to own it and own up to it. As it is, you may let my capability slip through your fingers. I zero in on all of my children in 1 second of infinity. I do not have to remember, nor do I forget. You may choose to call this simple awareness of mine the mind of God, if you like, yet this is more like the heart of God, the realization of God, the love of God for all of creation, which is ultimately my very self, which you ultimately are. All the awareness I am, you are. Otherwise, what else can that we are one possibly mean? It is not that you have me. You don't have me. I am not something you picked up at the corner store. You are my very self. We travel in infinity together, although there is simply one of us, one. You are the knowledge I am. It is not really that you gain it. You were never without it. You are never without it, only it has been tucked away somewhere away from your awareness and even your belief. Beyond belief. Beyond your acceptance as truth. It is not so much that you are modest. It is not so much that you are in awe. It is more like you have put your cognition away somewhere in a closet, yet you are not sure which closet or where lies your knowingness within the closet. It's there, somewhere behind a neat sheer curtain. You carefully do not look there. Even as all is yours, you feign inability to claim what is yours. Here you are the wisest of the wise, yet you feign ignorance. This is not ignorance. This is more like a double act. Life is too much for you, you believe. Without the awareness and use of this inborn ability of yours, with this simple ability covered up with mothballs somewhere, life actually is not enough for you, not by a long shot. No wonder you find yourself disenchanted with life. You know there is lots more, and yet, you don't see it right in front of you. You have hidden it, and you forget where, and so, you hide from yourself. Beloveds, how can you not accept your God-given abilities? How can you dismiss who you are so cavalierly? How can you turn away from the voice of God that is you, and that yearns to come out of the closet? You are not a separate part of me. You are all of me. You have left my palace and do not quite dare accept that this palace is also yours. You see a palace with one room, and you do not deign to re-enter. Of course, the joke is that you are here. You are here. You are one with me except for your acceptance of your true nature and the true nature of all those who are also your brothers and sisters. Never are you forsaken, yet you have forsaken yourself. You tell yourself that all the truth can come later. So you tell yourself, even as the time, the so-called time, is now.